in this. Welcome again. This is the biggest, most craziest, amazing transfer of wealth in all of history. And I want you to participate in this. This is a shifting time for us. Listen, I'm Alan, and I am just a regular person, just like you, stuck in a dead end job, which I am quickly about to leave because I have found a blueprint that I am using to escape the rat race. I'm tired of having to beg and plead for time off just so I can take care of my family that needs me, my elderly mom. And it's time that we get together and realize that the biggest wealth transfer is happening right now in the digital world. And this is something that you do not want to miss out on. So, in the next 20 minutes, I'm going to be breaking down a lot of information, a lot of content. When you first join, if you're seeing me online, just make sure you hit in the chat where you're coming from. I just like to always know where in the world you are, and so we can give you a shout out and represent. And so please, throw that into the chat. We also want to share this with anyone to get this out there so the algorithms are going to be increased for YouTube, where I'm going live, as well as for TikTok here. Hello, hello, hello. And just want to welcome you again. I've got so much to cover. Welcome, everybody. Looking forward to seeing you soon in the chat, as well as the replay. So let's get started. What drives me to share this information is that every day for the past 3 years, and even for longer than that, I've worked in call center jobs that have sucked the life out of me and asked more and more and more. Recently, the one that I have that I'm about to let go of is really pushed me over the edge because they hired me for one purpose and then they switched the game as the last year to year has progressed to it's an unrecognizable position where I'm basically a universal agent. I was hired for a completely different reason. So they suck the life out of you. When they finally approve you to have FMLA to care for a loved one, they take away all of your PTO. So you can't use it unless you go negative. I mean, these are things that should be illegal. Then the final straw was when they were like, okay, well, if you don't handle every call correctly, subjectively, we can just decide that you took the call the wrong way. And then what they do is they actually take away all of your commission for the entire month. Think about that. Sink in. And this is a job where 80% of the money you make, probably more like 90% of the money, is made in the commissions. So I am done with that. That was the breaking point. And now I'm on the path. Found a millionaire who made herself a millionaire in the last 3 years that has gone through everything, has experienced all of those ups and downs, and has come up with a blueprint that I am sending out for free today. If you just go check out my website here, legacyblueprintnow.com, you can get that millionaire mentor of mine's, Michelle O'Neill. You can get her wisdom in a 10-page PDF that's going to break down how you can launch a global, awesome business. Some people are using this as a ministry, like a global ministry, helping people to fund what they want to do for Jesus. And you can be that way too. I think of a friend of mine who's he's in the full-time work as well, but the passion project that he has is to have lyrics that he's writing be picked up by a major Christian singer and have them like produce music in the album. So I'm praying for that person there, because what this program does is that you can take the wisdom and knowledge in each of the modules that are shared in the program. You can apply it to your own business, your own passion project, and you can also apply it to just the business itself. It's a business in a box. It's a fully automated digital business that has a website that you purchase for just like $39. It's templated. You can personalize it and make it to yourself. And then it also includes all this. There's a couple sales videos on there from Michelle presenting everything very systematically, very intellectually. And then also 30 templated emails come with this, where if they decide not to buy when they're looking at your website right away, they'll be in an automated system that then kicks in, giving them additional value in each one of those emails until they either unsubscribe, number one, or they decide to buy. It's a rejection-free business. So the emails are doing the selling. The videos on the website are doing the selling. You don't have to DM anybody. You don't have to sacrifice personal friendships and relationships. You just have to make these videos go live. And if you're not able to show your face, there's a awesome bonus that's included where you can build an invisible empire, where it's a faceless social marketing. And how you do that, it's over 80-page document there that you can download and get it immediately after purchasing your program. And you can begin to launch a faceless brand where you're using AI and you're using all sorts of imagery and a Canva training that's included. All of those, massive value. Get that included with a one-time investment. And then what is the difference between this being a program and an online course? So first, an online course is something that you're going to simply take and you're going to go through the information. You finish it as a finite beginning and a finite ending. There's no extra bonus features. There's no anything else. It's just a course. You read it, you watch the videos, you take the test if there is one, and then you're done. An online program has module after module of videos that have high impact, quick, and sometimes longer, up to an hour or 3 hours, just going deep into the ins and outs of everything you need to know about digital marketing and about the magnetic marketing strategy that we use, that you basically become, if you're a salesperson and you're in a dead end job, you're going to appreciate this, because there's a saying, you got to get to 100 no's in order to get to a yes. Well, that was the past. So as I put in the thumbnail, this is about a wealth transfer, a digital wealth transfer from the conglomerates that have known about this. This is secret information that's coming out right now. This is actually a business model that's been around since the 90s. It became a lot more popular because of the pandemic. And now I'm going to go into how that wealth from the big Fortune 500 companies is being transferred through the digital e-learning industry to you. And we're going to cover that right now. So how this works is Michelle O'Neill has created the Legacy Builder program. It is, for me, I have 4 different streams of revenue that come with that. 4 digital products. So why 4 digital products? E-learning is at the basis of all 4 products. So the education e-learning industry itself started back in 2019. It really took off. Almost $950 million in the e-learning industry was invested in one whole year in 2019. And then because of the pandemic, as I mentioned, that figure exploded. Put in the chat, you think how much it was made in 2020 when the pandemic hit, and then furthermore in 2023 when it really exploded. So according to Forbes, the answer is $1.2 billion per day. Okay. $1.2 billion in one freaking day. I'm also on YouTube over here, so I keep looking over here just so you know, everybody on TikTok. So can you imagine 1 year at close to $1 billion for the whole year? Now 1.2 billion in one day is what's being spent currently. That's projected to increase even more to $3 billion per day. You do the math on that. 3 times 365. Okay, that's a lot of billions for the whole year. And you can get in now before the train leaves the station. Okay, like this is really legitimately a thing that you're going to regret, and you're going to be upset at yourself, Like the time when you thought, oh, I'm not going to buy Apple. That's a stupid product. That's a stupid computer thing. They're charging too much. That's overpriced. If you had bought Apple stock, you would be a millionaire right now. Or I'm not in Netflix. That's dumb. They're going to run out of content. You can't flip. If you had bought Netflix when it first came out and was $3 a share, you would be probably a billionaire by now because it's just so, or Tesla. Oh my goodness. What if you could get in right now when the going is good, when people haven't discovered as yet how to be a part of that digital wealth transfer that's going on right now in front of your face? Like whether you know it or not, this is what's happening. And I can tell you for sure that I know that this is truth because in the community that I'm in is over 57,000 people. Many of them are six-figure earners that have earned six figures in less than a year. I have another mentor within the community, two of them actually, that have made $600,000 in just 22 or 24 months, less than 2 years. Now stop and think about this. When you get to all these people saying, this person made this person made that, do you ever really stop and think if it was you? What if you had an extra $150,000 earned from the digital money transfer that I'm talking about in your bank account, and you worked hard this year and you made 150,000 bucks? That would be extraordinary. Hey, brother Artie, thanks for joining. Appreciate it a ton. God bless you. Appreciate your support. Another faithful warrior there. Check out Artie. His streams are awesome. He has great content as well. Hey, my friend. And he does an amazing job presenting this Legacy Builder program. Feel free to follow him as well and get in touch with him as well. He's amazing. So like I was saying, there are many people in the community like Artie and I who have made multiple six figures. And this community was only started 3 years ago. And in fact, when it launched in the first, I believe it was 10 months, made like over $29 million. And by the way, this is not an affiliate program. This is a 100% profit where you make the program. You become like a little Shark Tank guy, like, or woman, and you buy out the rights to the educational content that a self-made millionaire, Michelle O'Neill, made. So it's like, hey, Lori Greiner, I'm going to buy your e-learning course. I'm going to buy it out 100%. I'm going to buy you out. So you're no longer the owner. I am. Just like, Kevin O'Leary does this all the time. He tries to buy out the owner so he thinks he can run the business better. But here's the best part. You don't have to know everything. It's step by step, and it can be followed one day at a time, going up and up and up and up and up. Do this, learn this, do this, learn this, do this. So you get the benefit of having the product that a millionaire made, total educational content. And then you get the wisdom of the millionaire and all the other multi six-figure income earners and ongoing coaching at no extra charge. It's unheard of. Okay. It's crazy. Okay. I just want to get your attention here. Am I getting your attention? Hello? Is anyone alive? I'm not seeing anyone but Artie saying anything in the chat. Hello, James. Tell me you're alive in the comment. Please comment, yes, I'm alive. Are you alive? Are you still there? No, you're gone. Okay, whatever. Maybe you're not the right guy to be in the digital wealth transfer. Okay. Do you want digital wealth? Yes or no? Put a 1 in the freaking comments if you're alive and you would like more money to be directly deposited into your bank account. A 1. Just the number 1. Not asking that much. Okay, anyway, moving right along. So I want you to know that the digital wealth transfer is happening before your eyes. You can get in now on the ground level. You can get all of the program down pat. This is the perfect time to do that because you can get all the kinks worked out. You can learn everything day by day And by the time the new year happens, you can hit the ground running. You can put in your notice that a dead end job that you're working at right now that sucks the life out of you every day, that you want to leave anyway, because every day you're dying daily. I call it, I say to my family after every break I take, because I work from home, I go, hey, I'm going back to the salt mines, because that's what it feels like. I feel like I'm going into the salt mine as a slave, basically, and digging my way into more debt. Because it's crazy to think about it. If you work at 9 to 5, there's no security in it. You may think, oh, I'm secure because I got a 9 to 5. Mm-mm. They could let you go at any time. Look at the massive number of layoffs, over 800,000 people without jobs this year alone. And that can happen at any time. There was almost 14,000 plus from Amazon that were just laid off. You don't have security. What you have is this group of elites that have all the wealth right now, and they're putting you down. They're putting you in your place. They're telling you when you can go to your breaks. And if you don't go on your breaks on time, you know what happens. You get attendance points, you get written up, you lose money, they take away your commissions, and then they fire you, and you're replaceable because they don't care about you. Are you making them money or are you not? Because if you're making them money, they'll keep you. But as soon as you drop the next month and you don't hit your quota, they get rid of you. They write you up. Heck, for me, there was a hurricane. I work for a national company, and almost 40% of our infrastructure on the East Coast was completely decimated by a hurricane that hit last year, Hurricane Helene. And it was my fault and everybody else for the 16 salespeople there that we couldn't sell enough. So we got written up for a hurricane that destroyed the infrastructure, making it impossible for us to sell the service. Does that make any sense to you? Why didn't they just throw the month out? Because it was a loss? No. Because it's those elites trying to recover their money and trying to get us to quit. Because if we quit, then they can hire cheaper people to do the sales. See, this is part of their plan. You don't mean anything to them. They're going to throw you away and flush you down the toilet as soon as they get a chance to. That is a dead-end dying job where you have no life there. Don't you believe that God created you more than just to sit at a desk and wear a headset like this that is just literally chaining you with this cord to your desk? I mean, it's like a death sentence. You're like choking yourself with it. This is the actual headset that I wear when I work. Okay. I'm so excited to take this off because I'm about to quit my job because there's no future there. There's no future. The future is in the digital wealth transfer that's happening right now. So thank you for sticking with me and understanding how important it is that if you don't get in on the digital wealth transfer, you'll be out. And you'll be one of those people looking at the people in the Legacy Builder program being, oh, I wish I was making $900 a day. Because you know what? That's the number one product that comes through when we sell is at $900. It's not an affiliate because you are the shark and you purchase the whole master resale rights. You get 100% profit. There's no affiliate here. You make all the money. In fact, with your website that's provided to you that you purchase as a part of the program, you set up your payment gateways, and those payment gateways go right to your bank. So there's no MLM with people on top of you or your downline where you're paying the MLM company. There's none of that. Zero. It's just you, but you're not by yourself. You got a community of 57,000 people with endless training. How many of you have in a chat put in there, have you ever bought a program for $600 or more? Because I know there's the SWP and there's so many different things like selling with whatever confidence and this and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, affiliates and this and stuff. You want to brought a program for $600 or more, put a 1 in the comments, please, and tell me what you spent on it. I spent a program for $10,000. $10K, buddy boys. Whew, that hurt. I had to actually get a credit card out in order to afford that. And you know what they taught me? 8 hours of training via Zoom. Is that enough? Was that worth 10K? And then they had this aftercare program that I had to spend another $600 per month to be a part of. And it was all garbage. It was fluff. And I'm not like saying I'm an idiot and I got duped, but I did get duped. I mean, the way they sell these things is incredible. I'm not doing that today. I'm not selling you anything. I'm serving you. And I'm not manipulating words. I'm not doing anything. I'm legitimately caring for you. I'm legitimately offering you a real offer. Compared to 10K or $600, there is a $600 option to buy into the Legacy Builder program called the Digital Mastery Program. There's a 900, there's a 300, there's a 100. Why do I have 4 different options? Because not everyone has the same goals. Not everyone has the same budget. So if you wanted to get in at the $100 level, you could. $100 for a completely automated website. Who doesn't have $100? If you don't have $100, just go ahead and leave and keep scrolling, okay? Because you're just going to keep scrolling. You're going to keep going through content, consuming, not creating, and losing money, losing time, when you could be on your phone like I am, creating content, making money. Wouldn't you rather be on your phone and have your phone making you money instead of taking money away from you? Just stop and think about that. You could be spending less time, 2 to 3 hours a day, on a hard-working business of your own. Have the rest of the day off to spend with your family. Have the time freedom, and not have to beg and plead for time off, for PTO. Oh, can I please leave 10 minutes early so I can get to the dentist appointment on time? I mean, these are the kind of ridiculous things, like you don't have freedom. You don't have freedom at your 9 to 5. It's the biggest lie of all time. I've been in that place. I'm 48 years old. I live in Nebraska. I have a hard work ethic. Okay. I'm half Filipino, and we just don't know when to quit. We expect to work hard. It was a big shift in my mind to be like, wait a minute, I can work 2 to 3 hours per day and have the potential to make more than I make now, spend more time with my family, take care of my elderly mom that needs the help, because it's her phase of life where I'm in that sandwich generation where I got to take care of my kids. I got 3 kids, and I got to take care of my mom as well. It's a lot to deal with. It's heavy. And if I don't have the flexibility and the time control, I can't do it. I'm just exhausted. So I'm finally starting to get my energy back. I'm finally starting to get my hope back to know that there is a better way. So all that the wealth transfer means is that the elites are up here keeping all the money because they know that if they put out a digital e-learning program and they sell it, it's in high demand, they make all the money. They've been keeping this from you. This is knowledge that they've been keeping from you, okay? I found the right millionaire to help me, to mentor me personally. So here's the thing. If you don't have the right millionaire mentor who's been there before you, and you try to figure this out, you're going to get kicked in the face and you're going to lose so much money. And this is no joke, because I just told you that what I did was I participated in that 10K mentoring where I thought I found the right millionaire to mentor me. I was dead wrong. I should have known by the high ticket price, and that's the problem. That's the problem nowadays. There's a lot of garbage going on here because it's a lot of stress to figure out what's real and what's not. I mean, that's the bottom line. Okay. And so what I want to tell with you is that I found a legitimate, good-hearted, great person who's not greedy, who's not sharing all the information that a millionaires usually do, but she is just an open book because she came from the same place we are. If she can do it, we can do it. Okay. She came from raising 6 kids, 5 grandkids with no money, having to check her calculator at the grocery store before buying food. Can you relate with that? Do you ever look at your budget before you go to the grocery store to buy your food? Are you stressing because Christmas is coming and you don't have any money to buy kids any kind of toys or presents? Is that you? Put a one in the chat if that's you or not. I really would love to know. And I want to also encourage you, because this is a legitimate opportunity, that you don't go DMing, you don't go like destroying your relationships. This is called marketing magnetism, is what it is. Like magnet marketing, basically, or attraction marketing. You get to learn the insides and outsides of how to connect with your perfect customer. Okay. And when you connect with the perfect customer doing 3 short social media posts like I do on TikTok every day, and they repost them on YouTube. And then here's the deal. That algorithm gets trained, and then it begins to pull those perfect customers to you. And I think that what the nice thing about it is that when you get those perfect customers that are brought to you, you're not begging, you're not pleading. And as a salesperson over 21 years, to have a rejection-free business where they go to my automated website that a millionaire made for me, and they go through the checkout that made my mentor multiple millions of dollars. I believe she's getting close to the $10 million mark at this point in just 3 years. She had at first, this is so inspirational. She had a goal of 3 years to make, I believe it was $54,000 a year was what she set for herself. She got in and she started going all into this, had training as well, and then became kind of overgrew that. And within the first month, she had like $7,000, which is, everyone's different. This program is totally different for everyone, because not everyone's going to hit the ground like, this is it. This is all I got. This is what I got to do. Some people do it casually. Some people only have time for 2 hours a day, and that's why it's appealing. Instead of getting a second job, you can do this on the side as a side business. And I guarantee you, this is the cheapest, most valuable side hustle you will ever see in your entire life. So you can either invest or ask me more questions about it and become a part of this digital wealth transfer that I'm talking about, or you just keep scrolling and wish you did. Because mark my words here, in 3 months, 6 months from now, when I can say everything that the program has done for me, you're going to wish you had some of that. I'm just saying that, because I see it every day and it inspires me. Like, there's so many stories. There's over 30,000 stories that are in actually it's quite more than that. In our I think it's over 100,000 stories of success stories that are just story after story after story after story of God's blessings, and God helping to help people to get free from their 9-to-5 jobs. Okay. And what I want to encourage people is that this is something that you can do if you have no experience, because everything is taught to you. It's simple, step-by-step instructions. And then you also can do it with no tech knowledge, because they do have an option where you can have the tech people go in there and set it up for you. It's very affordable. And then you also have a program that you can turn around, get the information you need, turn around and have a pre-made business for you that will earn you 100% profits of 100, 300, 600, and 900. After one sale, you're pretty much breaking even on what you invested. That is unheard of. We teach you the marketing so that you don't have to buy ads. My prior business that I spent $10K trying to learn how to do for a marketing company, a marketing agency, that's hot. That's like, you see stuff all over the internet about marketing agencies and stuff like that, where they're teaching you how to do a marketing agency and how they make all this money, and it's garbage. I'm telling you right now, I lost $50,000, 50K on that. I went all in on that. I even had virtual assistants helping me from different countries of the world. I lost so much money. And you know what? I never had 1 ounce of the amount of coaching I have in this program. for a tenth of the cost that I invested for $900. It was worth every penny. Okay. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. If you could buy a stock of Tesla for $900 and then a year later it was making you $100,000, would you be upset at yourself? Would you feel happy? What would you do with that money? How would that make you feel? What bills would you pay off? What financial goals would you be doing? So I just want to encourage you today. I'm going to wrap up this here because I feel like I've covered a lot. If you're in a dead end job and you're dying daily and you want a future, if you want to be able to get to the next place where God has for you, where God guides, he provides. I strongly believe that. Jesus is not messing around, and he might be coming back any day. And he wants you to be investing the money that he gives you. The parable of the talents. The one who buried the talent, it got taken away and given to the person who spent it on an investment. Don't sit on the money you have. You email me. You go to this website of mine. You put in your email any questions you have. You just do that. Don't think about it. I'm not asking for nothing. I'm not asking for any money. I'm just asking for you to put your email in so we can start talking, and I can email you directly. So it's one-on-one. Send you all the information you need to know to make an educated decision. No Zoom calls, no high pressure sales. I'm not selling nothing. Okay. I'm serving. I'm giving you an opportunity to change your life, either with extra pay on the side or completely replace your full-time wage. What do you want to do? And if you listen, there are people in this program that are in their 80s doing it, and they're killing it. 80 plus years old. There's a lady who's in her 80s. She posts on Indeed about this program, and she makes money off of it. It's a life changer for people who don't have retirement. There are people in their 70s, 60s that have been working in factories. And, this is a life-changing program because it is designed for that. It's designed to be economical so you can buy into it and you can spend the time you need to get to know the knowledge you need and then attract the people that are interested in what you're saying. You're not going to talk with people that you don't like and they don't like you. They're going to unsubscribe. It's a rejection-free business. If you're a salesperson, put a 1 in the comments. And if you are in a dead-end call center job and doing sales, this is a dream situation because you don't have to sell anything. There's 2 video sales letters that the people watch from the founder herself. Explains everything. And then you get to help the fulfillment and the questions. You can bring them to the community of 57,000, and it's on demand. Anytime you need a question, you can ask. It's on demand. You get the answer. It's unheard of. And you don't spend any extra money on that. So to put it simply, what I do is I have to promote 4 online digital programs. They're more than an online course. They're education in the e-learning industry that you get the master resale rights to. You can resell or apply the knowledge to your own business and learn how to do social media marketing in the way that the millionaires and the billionaires do it. So if you're in with me, this is the website here. Check it out. I hope you join, because there was a huge webinar that Michelle did yesterday that if you go here and put in your information, your email, I'm going to send you the replay on it. This is only available for the next 4 days. So you don't hesitate. Get into my email automations, even if it's just to get that webinar that she did, because she talks about launching a global business to get this wealth transfer into your pocket. That's what she talks about. She addresses exactly how to do it. Listen, our number 1 selling product is $900. $900. If you want to earn 10K, you only need 12 customers. 12. 4 weeks in a month, right? That's like 3 customers a week. And all you do is take an hour and do social media posts, 3 of them, a 5-second, a 10-second, 30-second. It should take 1 hour to do that. For a half hour, we teach you how to find these online forums where you can post free ads. And a lot of times when you push the ad, you can put a link to your YouTube channel, to your TikTok, to explain this is how the program works. Click on this link and you can grow your followers. You can end up getting monetized because of those free ads. And then the last half hour, you just answer questions on emails and comments to anyone on your videos. It's that simple. A 2-hour day. You spend the third hour doing education. That's it. And this is the simplest format ever done for you. Doesn't matter how you have any inadequacies and how you think you can't do it, because there's so many mindset modules that will change that will change your mind. So it's been an honor and privilege talking with you today. I hope you have a blessed night. Please put your email in here so that way you don't miss out on the replay that Michelle's webinar that she did last night. I at least want to get you to that webinar replay, and you're gonna thank me for it. So thank you so much. You have a good rest of your day. God bless. I appreciate your time. Looking forward to seeing you in the next